Hey guys, I've talked about Vanguard ETFs, Schwab ETFs, and today we're going to be talking about Fidelity index funds. Now, these are not the ETFs that I've talked about in the past, but they do have great ETFs, and I'll mention those in another video. But today we're going to talk about Fidelity index funds. Why are we talking about Fidelity? Well, a couple reasons. First of all, Fidelity's got one of the best platforms on the market. So if you're looking for a great brokerage account, a great 401k, or even an IRA or HSA, Fidelity is a great place to kind of open those up. And if you're looking to maybe switch from Vanguard or Schwab to somewhere else, well, Fidelity is a good place to start off. It's got a great user interface, and it's also got some fractional shares on ETFs and stocks. So that makes it a great place where you can auto invest into your brokerage accounts. So today we're going to be talking about their index funds because, maybe Vanguard doesn't have the best index funds, or maybe Schwab doesn't. So Fidelity could have some of the better ones on the market. And today we're going to be talking about 4 of the best Fidelity index funds that can make you super rich. Hey guys, my name is Steve, and I run the Frugal Expat website where we try to help people to save more and invest better. Today we're talking about Fidelity index funds, and we're talking about 4 that can make you super rich. So let's get to it. Now, the first index fund we're going to be talking about is FSKAX. Now, FSKAX is the Fidelity Total Stock Market Index Fund. Now, this index fund tracks the total stock market. So if you want to have a piece of the entire US stock market, then this index fund could be that index fund to buy and hold. Now, the reason I like this one is because it's got a cheap expense ratio. It's got a pretty cheap share price. Now, the expense ratio is sitting at about 0.02%, which makes it a cost about $2 for every $10,000 invested. And who doesn't like those numbers? I mean, I like those numbers. It's a little bit cheaper than Vanguard's version, which is VTSAX, which is 0.04%. It's got about 38 different holdings with large caps, mid caps, and small caps included in everything. So if you want a piece of everything and you want to buy it on Fidelity, well, this is the index fund for you. Now, one thing that it may be a little bit different than VTSAX or VTI is that it's got a smaller dividend yield of about 1.11%, and they pay out their dividends semi-annually. So that means twice a year. Now, with the Vanguard fund or with a Schwab fund, most of those are paid quarterly, but Fidelity does this about semi-annually. Now, the performance overall is very similar to most total stock market index funds. Now, it's going to lag slightly behind SCHB and VTI. Total return is a little bit different due to the fact that, dividends only come twice a year. So VTSAX and SCHB can make those dividend payments a little bit quicker because they're doing quarterly, and so then you can reinvest and continue to grow and grow. That's about it. So if you're looking for a great total market index fund that tracks the entire US market, so basically like maybe one index fund to kind of rule them all, with Fidelity, FSKAX could be that index fund for your portfolio. In the long run, it's done pretty well overall. In the last 3 years, it's performed about 14.93%. In the last 5 years, it's done about 15.55%. In the last 10 years, it's done about 11.93%. So that's pretty good. If you're looking for some good growth over the long term, I mean, those numbers are pretty exciting. I mean, think about that. You're growing either between 12 to 15, 16% over the last 10 years. That's great news. So if you're looking for something to grow your money, well, this index fund could grow your money. All right, let's get on to our next index fund. Our next Fidelity index fund is going to be FSPGX, and this is the Fidelity Large Cap Growth Index Fund. Now, this tracks the Russell 1000 Growth Index, and so you're going to have a little bit more companies than you'll find in SCHG or QQQ, and that's about 400 different holdings. Now, some of these holdings you may have guessed is like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta. These are some of the best companies in these holdings. Now, the top 10 holdings does make up about 56% of this index fund, but that's great because some of these great holdings, I mean, you're going to want some of those Mag 7s to continue to grow and grow. Now, it's got about 47% of this in technology. So if you like tech, well, this is a great index fund to kind of buy and hold for the long run. It's got a great expense ratio of 0.04%, which is just like kind of the expense ratio of SCHG or VUG. Now, it's got a share price of about $38 per share, so it's quite cheap. And if you're looking for something to put some money in for growth, this could be the index fund for you. Now, let's take a look at that performance to see if maybe you'd like it. Now, this index fund has only been around for about 9 years, so we really don't have a 10-year average for this, but the 5-year average is sitting at about 17.63%, which does better than VUG. Now, for the last 1 year and 3 years, it has beaten SCHG, but the last 5 years, SCHG has beaten this index fund. So if you're looking for a good growth index fund that maybe isn't an ETF or isn't some of those famous ETFs, but is in Fidelity, well, this index fund could be that index fund for you. It's got great growth, it's got great expense ratio, it's got a great share price, and you get 400 different holdings with 47% in tech, so that it's a great place to kind of park some money and kind of grow it for the long term. All right, let's get on to our next one. All right, our next index fund is going to be FTIHX. That is the Fidelity Total International Index Fund. Now, the reason I put this on the list is because sometimes we may not want all US companies on our portfolio. We may want a slightly better one, a slightly non-US one, which is an international one. Now, this one's got about 5,000 different holdings with Taiwan Semiconductors, Alibaba, Tencent, and Nestle making up some of the top 10 holdings, which is good. These are some great companies that are continuing to grow and can help grow your portfolio. Now, internationals have been doing pretty well in 2025, which helps out the average of the 5 years and 10 years and 3 years for this performance. Now, when we're looking at this has also got a yield of about 2.53%. Now, it's not as good as some of the great dividend yields out there, but it's pretty good for having an international fund. All right, let's take a look at the performance and see if it's worth it to you. Now, FTIHX is doing pretty much on par with VXUS. It is not as old as some of these other international funds. It's been around since 2016, and so it's got a good 3 years and 5 years that's on par with VXUS. Now, the percentage is about 11.27% over the last 5 years. Now, this seems pretty good, but if you were to invest into SCHF, which is the Schwab account, then you may get just a slightly better exposure and better performance, but it's also got less holdings. So if you want a good international total fund, well, FTIHX is a great international fund, and you can buy and hold it in your Fidelity account. All right, let's get on to our next index fund. Our next index fund by Fidelity is going to be FXAIX, which is the Fidelity 500 index fund. So this is basically a S&P 500 index fund by Fidelity. So if you're looking to kind of buy and hold a S&P 500 index fund, this is a great one to buy and hold. Now, it's got an expense ratio of 0.02%, which means it costs about $2 for every $10,000 invested. Now, it's got about $590 billion in assets under management, so it's one of the biggest index funds that Fidelity holds. So that's great news for you. If you're looking for something that's going to be around a long time, well, this is one of the best index funds Fidelity holds. So that means if you wanted to buy and hold, well, this is a great one. Now, FXAIX has been tracking the S&P 500, so it's got about 500 different holdings. Right now, it's got about 508, so it's got, your top ones. Apple, Microsoft's got Berkshire Hathaway, it's got Meta and Tesla as part of the holdings, and it's just continuing to grow and grow. It's on par with VOO, so it's a great index fund that kind of has some great performances over the long run. Over the last 3 years, it's done about 15.62%. Over the last 5 years, it's performed about 16.23%, and over the last 10 years, it's done about 12.50%. So if you're looking to grow your money over the last 10 years, 12.5% is pretty good. Over the last 5 years, 16.23% is very good. So this is a great place to kind of park your money if you want to grow for the longer run. So these Fidelity index funds are some of the best on the market. And the reason why is because they have a low expense ratio of anywhere between 0.06% to 0.2%. Now, Fidelity does have like 8,000 different funds on their website, and so it could be kind of hard to pick and choose. But these four have low costs, great performances, and can make you super rich. So if you're looking for a great index fund by Fidelity, buy and hold one of these four, and you're determined to make a little bit of money, and they can make you rich. Let me know in the comments, do you own any Fidelity index funds? Do you have a Fidelity account? I'm always interested in seeing what your comments are, and if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments and I'll answer them as soon as I can. All right, until our next video, you guys take care, and I'll see you later.